Honestly, I thought it would be warmer, but it's kind of nice to be outside. It's refreshing. You can maybe hear the sea a little bit. Not sure how much the microphone is blocking out. But here we are, sitting on the beach, midwinter, reading some stuff that might help us. Hopefully. I thought I'd start off with addressing something. When you feel bad and you feel down, your head is going to be your worst enemy. I think everyone knows that. So what I've noticed is that no matter how many good things happen around me, or no matter how many good things people tell me, it doesn't change anything. It just doesn't register. So after trying out many things and kind of seeing what works and what doesn't, I realized that, okay, maybe lying is a bad word, but tricking yourself into thinking well will actually make you think about yourself and life better. So that's exactly what we're gonna do, and that's exactly what I've been up to. And I don't know, people say it works. So I think it works a little bit. I've just started. Can't really tell you, but I'm willing to try. And I'm willing to share the things I'm telling myself to you guys too, so that maybe it does help. Maybe it's easier to do it with someone else together. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I read this book called 101 Essays That Will Change Your Life, that will change the way you think, something like that. And I've written down quite a lot of quotes, quite a lot of them. Your thoughts will change themselves when your circumstances change. False. Most people assume that when their lives change, their thoughts will change. When they have someone who loves them, they'll think they're worthy of love. When they have money, they'll have a different attitude about it. Unfortunately, the opposite is true. When you adapt a new mindset about money, you'll start behaving differently. Your mind creates, it is not created. Your numbness isn't feeling nothing, it's feeling everything and never having learned how to process it. Your tiredness is your resistance to who you really are, the person you want to be. Your annoyance is your repressed anger, and your depression, everything coming to the surface. Someone just shot a bird. Anyways, many people are afraid that being happy is giving up on achieving more. Happiness is, in essential form, acceptance. Practicing feeling good is simply taking a moment to let yourself feel. I think this is the best place to do that. Feeling lost is actually a sign you're becoming more present in your life. Less narratives and more in the moment at hand. Until you're used to this, it will feel as you're off track. The pattern of unnecessarily creating crises in your life is actually an avoidance technique. At the core of your desire to create the problem is simply the fear of being who you are and living the life you want. And the book had this category called things to think about rather than what's consuming you. And I thought it was kind of sweet. So, past things that you thought you would never get over and how insignificant they seem now. The people you smiled at on the street this morning, the people who text you regularly, all the little bits of genuine human connection that you overlook. How you can more actively take advantage and appreciate the things that are in front of you while you still have them. Like this amazing and very still view of birds and the sea. Okay, I thought I'd finish reading inside my living room with a nice cup of tea because it got really cold. I don't know how people live in this weather. If you work on yourself enough, you won't struggle anymore. If you work on yourself enough, you'll understand what the struggle is for. You cannot postpone your happiness or save it up like money in a bank. People postpone their happiness to keep themselves safe. They dig for another problem to have to solve, another obstacle to overcome, another passageway until they can feel the happiness they know is in their lives. You cannot save up your happiness. You can either feel it in the moment or miss it. And I thought I would leave you with one last little thing. What you can do more is constantly remind yourself of this.